Hello everyone, my name is David Maloof, and I'd like to tell you about a new project I've started. But first, a little bit about me. I consider myself to be an explorer. Along with my wife, we love to travel around the United States and internationally. It's a big world out there, and sometimes we don't know what we don't know. So the best way I know to explore is to go out and talk to people and try to understand other cultures. I am a lifelong student. I love to learn, either through discovery or listening. People have a story to tell, they have knowledge to share. Sometimes you just have to ask. And I enjoy being a fixer. I love helping people and organizations solve problems. From everything involving integrated global supply chain problems, all the way to how to live a healthier life. Over the course of 30 years in the corporate world, my focus was on my career and making money. I paid little attention to my health. Sure, I spent time working out at a gym, but to be honest, that was more for vanity than any health advantages. At some point, I got my wake-up call. High blood pressure, pre-diabetes, lack of energy, and other issues. I guess those 3,000 Big Macs I ate over 40 years finally caught up to me. I needed to find another way of living. To my surprise, my doctor didn't recommend me popping a bunch of pills. He said that there is another way, and that before he was going to put me on prescriptions, that I should explore natural approaches to healthy living. I thought, you mean like herbs? Like eating healthy? Getting enough sleep? Ugh, that sounded like work. But it was better than the alternative. So I started my journey into natural approaches to good health. And based on the recommendation from a very good friend, I started taking the herbal blood tonic made by a company called Dr. Tates, Herbal Tinctures and Tonics. Now, I had never heard before that we need bitters in our diet, but believe me, after taking the tonic, I learned real fast what a bitter is. But the tonic worked. I felt better. But the engineer in me wanted to know why it worked. Of course, the ingredients are listed on the label, but what were those herbs? What do they do? How do they work? My journey of discovery was beginning, and it's ongoing today, which brings me to the project. I decided to document my journey into the world of natural approaches to good health through a weekly podcast. My plan is to talk to experts in herbal medicine, herbalists, naturopaths, people with expertise and real-world experience. I plan to ask what the natural approaches to good health are. What are the specific herbs used for? How do they work? And what do we need to know about them? See, plant-based medicine has a long history, and it has improved the lives of millions. But you need to know what you are doing. Education is key. If this podcast sounds like an interesting journey, then you are cordially invited to join me. Every Monday, a new podcast will be released. Let's listen and learn. And like any good journey, let's see where the adventure to good health takes us.